The First Order had found the resistance base on Dakar, so the droids, with their leader being Commander Droid as always, they just left. They just needed to leave because something bad was about to happen. And Commander Droid was going to ask this guy to come with them, but he was not doing it. So, with Commander Droid and the rest, they decided that they were going to go up to their ship, which I don't know what it's called. I'm right now, as of in Ben Wars, in Skywalker Saga, and I'm looking and looking. And yes, I'm going to show that part, because that was, as the, Messin Martinet, that ship. We're going straight for the Flermatrix. So they were attacking the ship, and they didn't actually, let the bombers do anything. The droids were doing something. Even though Leia said that the bombers were going to do stuff, and the droids weren't. So, yeah. So without Tali, Lintra's, or Poe Dameron's help, they destroyed a ship. And they didn't let the bombers do anything. So, yeah. I guess Home One still rules, and that guy goes. So, yeah, they called him the Home One because it was safe. So, they docked their ship in the Home One because of, well, reasons. And, yes, I completed the Home One, and I've completed every single ship in the game. Capital ship. And I don't even know what the TIE dagger is. Like, what the hell is a TIE dagger, bruh? Anyway, so, they are here now. With this, really bright reddish purple light, the ship was under attack, so they needed everyone. They told this guy to go into their ship, and it actually worked. The ship got shot with one of the Flermatrix's cannons, and it exploded, because one of the Flermatrix cannons shot it, before. Anyway, yay. Don't mind that. Anyway, the Steadfast had also docked in as well. So, dang. They made it onto the capital ship, with the droids getting ready for an assault mission, with a few rebel troopers, or a few resistance troopers as well, because the entire resistance was taken out of the ship, so these were kind of the last guys. Anyway, Beryl Malkin, he had decided that he was going to take lead for a little bit, and take down some First Order troopers, even though Commander Droid knew how to do that one, and somehow he missed. And Gavin Darris, aka Red Leader, I think, these guys are trying to fight, but for some reason that's not going to be it. Anyway, Commander Droid just took down a few people, which is kind of cool. Then he decided to use this, and this panel is telling me that my controller is drunk. I don't know. Anyway, yes, I did get some studs after that, but none of them could interact with that, which sucked. Then they decided to kill this guy again, because for some reason, whenever you kill them, they actually respawn. They respawn when you're not looking. So that's, really, really bad. For, stuff like that. I wish some of the enemies were, hostile. You can make hostile enemies. See that guy in the background respawned. Anyway. So they made it onto the ship with little to no attention made. And, oh, that's an Imperial officer. And now, they just decided to take down the Imperial officer and let the Stormtrooper do his own thing, because they could not find anything. And the stupid announcer needs to shut up, because I hate the announcer. Anyway, they kept killing and killing and killing until they were just trying to find anything that they could find. Eventually found Captain Swanson, and then they realized it was a trap all along. Commander Droid knew who was coming. Yep, it was Heavy Assault Droid from Episode 1, and Heavy Assault Droid was annoyed. He told everybody that he was done and killed that guy, and he just told them. Also, it was Heavy Assault Droid's friend who also spawned in next to them, so they decided that they were gonna do this. Heavy Assault Droid was gonna fight Commander Droid, and so their fight was legendary. Heavy Assault Droid had had enough of Commander Droid and literally just shot him and killed him. Or they thought, because Commander Droid got right back up and almost killed him. But for some reason, the Stormtrooper put him back together just for him to kill again. Until Heavy Assault Droid had enough and killed him for real. Psych, Commander Droid got right back behind him and knocked him down again. This is a really non-ending war, and now, yeah. Till the literal ghost of Mr. Bones came in and told Heavy Droid that this was enough, that he was a trusted friend of Bones, and he shouldn't do this. He told Commander Droid to go on without him, and that he was watching him the entire time. It was true, Mr. Bones was watching them the entire time, and Commander Droid couldn't believe it. He was watching them from last episode and see how one of them got beaten, and then he just walked away. You can also see him up here, by the way. So as soon as Commander Droid was out of that strange reality, General Hux had also arrived, and Mr. Bones was gone. Like, his ghost was gone. And now General Hux was beating up this guy for some reason. Killed him, and told him to kill Commander Droid. So, with the Heavy Assault Droid being loyal to Hux, he killed Commander Droid. Well, almost, yeah. He killed Commander Droid, shooting his head off as well, and killed him, finally. And yes. Security Droid ran back to the ship and went straight into space, but the First Order knew where they were. With the droids who had gone into hyperspace, they now were wondering, like, what just happened? Also, they had no idea, like, if Commander Droid was alive, and they had no idea what they saw with Mr. Bones. But finally, they were going straight to Crate. Also, I don't know how I rhymed that. Anyway, they docked into the place.
I came out of hiding for this. You know I wanted to be left alone, right?
And yes, Luke Skywalker made it. And as you heard him, he said that he wanted to just survive and be himself on Octu, but that was not really the case for now. Luke Skywalker was going to take down Kylo Ren and find a way to somehow help them out and find a way to somehow rebuild the Resistance. Also, if you didn't notice that there's a bunch of Gonk droids and a bunch of Porgs, there's a Porg following them, because I turned on Porg Companion. It was now time for him, Security Droid, and the Porg to go hunt down Kylo Ren. Well, they found who they were looking for, but Kylo was being escorted by a Heavy Assault Droid, so now was the time. It was Luke and Kylo fighting, until Kylo just decided to kill Luke, and that was pretty good. He said, oh wait, what? He started attacking Luke again because he somehow respawned. He was going to kill Security Droid until he heard that Luke had respawned right next to his friend, and he just decided to kill him again. Told Security Droid this was it, and then he realized Luke had respawned again. Luke just keeps respawning. So he was like really trying to kill Luke, and he eventually did. Now he was waiting for him to respawn, and he did. He also accidentally killed Security Droid and his friend Heavy Assault Droid. He was so mad at Luke respawning until Luke told him that he didn't have to do this, that he could rejoin. Because he did kill Han Solo. Until Kylo just decided that he was gonna block all of Luke's attacks and almost get himself killed. Kylo realized what he was doing was bad, and he just decided to give Heavy Assault Droid what he deserved and killed him like that. So then these three were going back to the ship, and Kylo told them that he was sorry. So Kylo was gonna fly the ship to Agent Kloss, and now that they were going to Agent Kloss, so they were over Agent Kloss, and they just started to go down, and now it was time. Now that they were going back down to Agent Kloss, they were going to try and just rebuild the Resistance. Well, as Luke knew, the entire team was here, even Rey. And Kylo told them that he was on their side now. So it was good. And now Leia told them that she was going to recruit someone, and the entire Resistance was still alive. Just a bunch of the Resistance died. So they were going to go recruit. Well, Leia had recruited somebody, and not this girl. This girl was always in the Resistance. It was kind of surprising. Mando and Grogu were on their team, and watching through the bushes was an old friend known as Commander Droid.